Plato. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others. There is in every one of us, even those who seem to be most moderate, a type of desire that is terrible, wild, and lawless. Writing is the geometry of the soul. Chi alpha lambda epsilon pi tau, nothing beautiful without struggle. For this feeling of wonder shows that you are a philosopher, since wonder is the only beginning of philosophy. Theaetetus. Poets utter great and wise things which they do not themselves understand. Love is the pursuit of the whole. Have you ever sensed that our soul is immortal and never dies? Any man may easily do harm, but not every man can do good to another. The first and best victory is to conquer self. Necessity is the mother of invention. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. Love is simply the name for the desire and pursuit of the whole. The Symposium. Bodily exercise, when compulsory, does no harm to the body, but knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Character is simply habit long continued. Musical innovation is full of danger to the state, for when modes of music change, the fundamental laws of the state always change with them. You're my star, a stargazer too, and I wish that I were heaven with a billion eyes to look at you. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. There is truth in wine and children, Symposium/Phaedrus. Those who tell the stories rule society. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. Phaedrus. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Courage is knowing what not to fear. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help, and what they cannot. You should not honor men more than truth. When men speak ill of thee, live so as nobody may believe them. The beginning is the most important part of the work. The object of education is to teach us to love what is beautiful. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed, by the masses. A house that has a library in it has a soul. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Only the dead have seen the end of war. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. Love is a serious mental disease. Phaedrus. One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Ignorance, the root and stem of every evil. I'm trying to think, don't confuse me with facts. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things.